Ay, nako. This is a little park just outside Medina, the silent city of Malta. And that's a former Miss Universe, 1980s, I think. Not very sure. And we're walking here just after being to the St. Paul's Cathedral. And this is how beautiful this garden looks like. The trees are consistent with trees that grow in the Mediterranean, as you can see. Look at those branches there. Palm tree. These are Mediterranean trees that only grow in Mediterranean, in the warm Mediterranean weather. So this is the park. It's really beautiful. It's only a small park, but then it's so nice to see a park like this in the middle of the city. There you go. Those are horses. They go inside Medina for a fee, of course. Nothing comes free these days. And this is the entrance to Medina. There's a lot of people right now. Either they have been inside Medina or they're just about to go outside. That's my wife. She's having a look. She's very interested in history. And she had a good look inside St. Paul's Grotto, where St. Paul used to be when he used to live in Malta. So this is Medina. This is how it looks outside. That's the entrance to the silent city of Medina. There's a lot of people here taking selfies, taking photos, videos, blogging, just like we do. There you go. Those are the horse carriers, horses and carriage. That's it. In London, you can see that once a year when the king had a birthday or changing of the colors. Queen Elizabeth used to do that a lot. She have two birthdays during the year. Signage going to different places. Very historical place, really this is. And very famous for tourism. This is the tourist capital of Malta, Medina. You can see over there. Medina, the silent city. I have been here 30 years ago, but it's not as bustling and as busy as it is right now. It has changed so much since 30 years ago. It's not as commercialized as this. There's not a lot of people as there are now. There's not a lot of tourists as there are now. Now this place now is well developed for tourism. So that is Medina, the silent city, Malta's main tourism hub. And those are just one of the coaches that comes over here to bring tourists, to bring guests to have a look at Medina. That's just one of the many tourist buses, and we are in one of them. So we're walking right now on the streets of Medina on the way to our bus stop. We took a hop-on off-off tour bus and we are gonna catch the bus that we have been on earlier on. This is a bus lane. We're not going there, we're going to the next one. This is a petrol station. Would you believe? There's no signage there, only petrol tank. I mean, just filling station. Nothing fancy. There you go. Of course, other petrol stations here in Malta are different. That's one of the buses that we were on earlier on. And we are gonna be here on the other side waiting for our bus. It's gonna be taking us to different places that we haven't yet seen. That's an HSBC bank, and there's a lot of HSBC bank around here. HSBC branch around here in Malta. It's very popular. I think it's the #1 bank here in Malta. A lady just joining the traffic. There's a lot of little cars here. I think it's ideal to drive a little car in this country because the roads are narrow. So you need to drive a little car if you don't want a lot of hassle for yourself. Those are one of the tourist buses that ferry tourists here, there and everywhere here in Malta. Malta is a beautiful country. It's a small island nation and it's very famous for tourism. It's #1 source of income. The government #1 source of income is tourism, and they're blessed with beautiful weather all year round. You can see Malta over the other part of Malta over there. That's a city. I don't know if that is Valletta. So there you go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Till we meet again, hasta la vista. Bye con Diyos. World War II shelters. These are World War II shelters. As you can see, stair leading up. That's the entrance to the World War II shelter. And this is a World War II shelter. And we're going inside. It's another shelter. Another shelter there. There's a dark shelter there. Another shelter where you start. Another one there. So they're like little compartments. Little compartments. Little compartments. That's where each family used to stay during World War II. That's where families used to huddle with each other to keep them safe from the bombardment. Now we're going up. Some graffiti of people who used to be here before during World War II. Some old stones, an old pottery, another shelter there, another passageway leading to somewhere. Keep people safe from the bomb. It's another passageway. There you go.
Nalak, gamay kita dyan ta.
It's okay. Sorry, I gotta go out. Another little passageway there. Okay. And another passageway there. It's too narrow. Hi. Oh, sorry. Little passageway. A passageway, another passageway. There's another passageway there. This must be a very, very secure place against the World War II bombs that were raining down in Malta during World War II.
to jest?
Taka dziura.
Nic to
Trochę
nie...
szersza niż to małe wejście.
Czyli boisz się tam wsadzić głowę.
No ale jest tak mała dziura.
Chyba masz, wejdzie.
This is the way, isn't it? We've been there, okay. There's nothing here. I think this is the last bit, okay.
Co to było to różowe?
Some sort of door.
I was just saying I can't. Because you think if there was doors we could have kept it in. I mean, that would that's is.
Go. It's a replica of this church and this complex. And that's the end of our trip to St. Paul's Grotto and the catacombs and the World War II shelters. God bless. We've gone to St. Paul's Grotto. This is what is believed to be the place where St. Paul has stayed when he was shipwrecked in Malta. So you can see the old stones there. It's a holy site. And so it's like we're doing a pilgrimage here. It is where St. Paul stayed when he was shipwrecked. That's St. Paul over there. So you can see. So this is the place. You can see the limestone wall. It's where St. Paul stayed when he was shipwrecked in Malta, and we are here to see it for ourselves. I've seen this place many years ago. Nice to see it again, to visit the place. One of the holiest place in Christianity. St. Paul's Grotto. So this is the site, one of Christendom's holy site, and we are looking at it. This is the place where St. Paul stayed when he was shipwrecked here in Malta. This is a very historical place, a holy place for Christendom. You see, a lot of Christians should go and visit this place and pay homage to one of Christendom's holy man. That's St. Paul, that's his statue. This is the very place where he stayed while he was in Malta. God bless. Thank you, St. Paul. And we're looking at it up close and personal. Look at those carpets there. There you go. It's a picture.
Czy oni